get it back.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about...
I adore you. This thing's for you.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. First carry of the game from Zamir White. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I joined the Little League last
The
night.
Broncos, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total.
I got it bit from Walmart.
And 5 receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. It's caught here by Adams. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the 1st down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the 1st down. Excellent tackling right there.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 23. They begin the drive with Williams. Now he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Well, these two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run it again with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Denver has the 1st down, the play going for 15 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The Broncos at 7-2 here on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. It's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Now Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Williams running left. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. And the Raiders have got him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Hey, right, you. Yes, sir.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I gotta get something going. Yeah. Yeah, so one more down.
You smoked the other shit the other day for the stove?
I ain't know. I told throw that shit away, bro.
You throw that shit away?
I ain't smoking that shit. Fuck that shit, dude.
Shit, might be some of that what's called shit.
That damn spice. You know what I said. Then I asked them, did they smoke? They said they ain't smoking. Nah, I ain't really damn smoking.
1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things,
Big car
get back
trash
to what works.
Shit, man.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A good gain on 1st has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be, but still all in all, confidence for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Williams. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup.
I'm trying to go and get out there Friday. I want to hit that beard. I'm going to get my ass up out of there.
You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
What the fuck I did, man, bro? I should have just tackled him, bro.
21 yards there. Big play on 4th down.
Oh, bro, what the fuck I'm doing?
Remember talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers.
I didn't think he could go for it, though.
Shaping ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
That was 4th and 6, dog.
They go back to the ground with Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Two minutes on the clock. And
yeah, bro, I think you supposed to punted that ball, bro. Yeah, 4th and 6, bro.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. The kick by McManus is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
You want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair. Just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our
Take it, baby. We'll take it. We'll tighten up the second half, man. We've been playing like shit, man. We've been playing like shit. Defense been standing up, man. Little defense, a little bit.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Third and long, it's Wilson.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he'll go down enough through getting this inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, Pat, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they took field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, my fault. On that shit, bro. Shouldn't have got that head of my
play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Down to about the 22 here. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. His 8th rushing touchdown, his 12th overall. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Bird to return from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
You know, we're going back a little bit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Okay, I got 1 yard out of I think that's it, boy. God dang.
Looks like they believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Gee.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Now Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. And he bats it away. He falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Wilson. Hard throw, incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Oh, he tries to force it in.
Oh, I seen that shit, bro. I just threw a quick shit. I seen it. Oh, man. I ain't think, I don't know.
Now just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today.
Doing a little RP. I seen his ass right there. I don't know why the fuck I threw that shit, bro. But on that pass, you tap that fucking button, that nigga gonna throw that bitch. He gonna throw it every fucking time, dog. You tap it just a little bit, dog. Hate that shit. Then something when you got they don't want to throw it regular, motherfucker got to tap the fuck out that bitch for the damn pass. Fuck! Alright, done got us turnover, man. I'm gonna try to go tie it back up,
Get this drive started. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield.
I suck on the game now, bro. I won't be playing like I need to. Bro.
Use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I don't know why.
They've got options now. Could
be hard and driven.
They're just trying to bring one into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes.
Yeah, that shit, bro. Shit, that'd be wild,
now
bro.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Guys smart to talk to him. I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because
why the fuck over, man? I don't know why that's gonna be getting this shit sometimes.
Now Carr gotta have this one.
Damn.
And he's brought down.
Do that
Can't
shit,
do
bro.
anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give to Williams, running right. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box? And
he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the mile high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw his Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Randy Gregory, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Carr going to go on 4th down. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Denzel Perryman with a sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Quick slant to Hamler. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They give it to Williams, running right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown.
All over the place,
A great play there. With his 3rd touchdown. Number 12 on the season. And the Broncos add on to their 4th quarter lead. They are on their way to improving the lead to 2.
Are you home?
McManus's play after is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Yeah, I'm home.
No.
Yes, I'm home.
Oh, can you? It's some not the refrigerator, but the little part, the narrow part that pulls out.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now, but you kind of like faded out. You went up. Out of the what you said is that?
Drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Okay.
They'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Yeah.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Man, that's a fucking shame, bro. I ain't getting no one fucking pass.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off.
Only thing I can see is not one pass to go to the other
guy. Take possession of the football. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear. And
You got what around that back? You got them twists in them on?
Yeah, I don't know what these gonna put them in there. They nowhere, no.
Soil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today is a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Who that is? Somebody else?
Another lead, Raw added me to it, baby.
Taken at the goal line.
That's good.
past the 20 to about the 22.
Oh, I like this. I don't know.
And right off the bat, Mills looking to throw it. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Cold.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Bitch it down.
These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So if they could find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Mills.
Let's get that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the
I like this little shit.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
3rd and long, Thompson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season, and in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because the second interception.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
On 2nd and 7, Thompson. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Thomas Morstead.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on.